The US Department of Justice, DOJ, is a federal executive department responsible for the enforcement of the law and administration of the justice in the United States. It plays a crucial role in ensuring public safety, combating crime, and upholding the rule of law. But what laws and regulations do they impose? And how have they changed the landscape of financial crime? In today's video, we will be taking a look at what is the US Department of Justice, DOJ, what is the US Department of Justice's purpose, and how can the US Department of Justice help to tackle financial crime. Hello, and welcome to another KYC Lookup video, where we bring you AML related content to help you enhance your knowledge in the fight against money laundering. Before diving into today's video, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Oh, and don't forget to leave us a comment with any suggested topics you would like us to cover in the future. So, on to today's video. What is the US Department of Justice, DOJ? The US Department of Justice, DOJ, is a federal executive department responsible for enforcing the law and ensuring the fair and impartial administration of justice in the United States. The DOJ oversees a broad range of activities, including investigating and prosecuting federal crimes, representing the US government in legal matters, and upholding civil rights. It encompasses various agencies such as the FBI, DEA, and ATF, which address issues ranging from terrorism and cybercrime to drug trafficking and organised crime. Led by the Attorney General, the DOJ plays a crucial role in maintaining public safety, combating crime, and protecting the rights of citizens. When was the US Department of Justice, DOJ, enacted? The United States Department of Justice, DOJ, was established on July 1, 1870. It was created during the presidency of Ulysses S. Grant. The enactment was part of an effort to centralize the federal government's law enforcement and legal activities, which were previously dispersed across various departments and agencies. The establishment of the DOJ aimed to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the government's legal and law enforcement operations. What is the US Department of Justice's function and responsibilities? The primary mission of the DOJ is to enforce federal laws, ensure public safety against both foreign and domestic threats, prevent and control crime, seek just punishment for those guilty of unlawful behaviour, and ensure fair and impartial administration of justice for all Americans. The DOJ's main functions include law enforcement. The DOJ oversees numerous federal law enforcement agencies, such as the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, the Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, ATF, and the United States Marshals Service, USMS. These agencies investigate and enforce federal laws, covering a wide range of criminal activities, including terrorism, cybercrime, drug trafficking, organised crime, and violent crime. Legal representation. The DOJ acts as the legal representative of the United States government in federal courts. The department prosecutes cases involving violations of federal laws, represents the United States in civil litigation, and handles appeals on behalf of the government. Crime prevention and victim assistance. The DOJ provides resources and support for crime prevention programs and victim assistance. This includes grants to local law enforcement agencies, community organisations, and initiatives aimed at reducing crime and supporting victims. Civil rights enforcement. Through its Civil Rights Division, The DOJ works to enforce federal statutes prohibiting discrimination based on race, colour, sex, disability, religion, familial status, and national origin. The division addresses issues such as hate crimes, human trafficking, voting rights, and discrimination in education, housing, and employment. Regulatory and compliance functions. The DOJ also plays a role in regulating and ensuring compliance with various federal laws, including antitrust laws, bankruptcy laws, and environmental laws. How is the DOJ structured? Organisational structure. The DOJ is headed by the Attorney General, who is appointed by the President and confirmed by the Senate. The Attorney General serves as the Chief Law Enforcement Officer and legal advisor to the federal government. Here, the Attorney General and the DOJ is organised into several divisions, offices and agencies, including Office of the Attorney General. Provides executive leadership and direction to the entire department. Deputy Attorney General. Assists the Attorney General and oversees the day-to-day operations of the DOJ. Associate Attorney General. Oversees various divisions including civil, environmental, and natural resources, tax and antitrust. Solicitor General. Represents the federal government in cases before the Supreme Court. Criminal Division. Develops and enforces criminal laws related to areas such as narcotics, fraud, and public corruption. Civil Rights Division. Enforces civil rights laws and ensures equal protection under the law. National Security Division. Focuses on protecting the United States from threats related to terrorism, espionage, and cybercrime. Historical significance and impact. As stated previously, the DOJ was established in 1870 during the presidency of Ulysses S. Grant with the aim of centralising the law enforcement and legal functions of the federal government. Over the years, the DOJ has been instrumental in shaping the legal landscape of the United States through landmark cases and legislative advocacy. Some notable historical contributions of the DOJ include the Civil Rights Movement. The DOJ played a crucial role in the Civil Rights Movement, enforcing desegregation orders, prosecuting civil rights violations, and supporting landmark legislation such as the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. Antitrust enforcement. The DOJ has been active in promoting fair competition by enforcing antitrust laws, including significant cases against major corporations to prevent monopolising practices. Counter-terrorism efforts. In the aftermath of the September 11th attacks, the DOJ has been at the forefront of counter-terrorism efforts, implementing measures to prevent future attacks and prosecuting those involved in terrorist activities. How can the US Department of Justice help to tackle financial crime? The US Department of Justice, DOJ, plays a crucial role in tackling financial crime through a multifaceted approach that includes investigation, prosecution, regulation, and international cooperation. Here are several ways in which the DOJ helps combat financial crime. Investigation and prosecution. The DOJ rigorously investigates and prosecutes individuals and organisations involved in financial crime, such as fraud, money laundering, insider trading, and embezzlement. This includes white-collar crime division. Specialised units within the DOJ, like the Criminal Division's Fraud Section, focuses on identifying and prosecuting complex financial crimes. High-profile cases. The The DOJ's involvement in major cases, such as the Enron scandal and the Bernard Madoff Ponzi scheme, serves as a deterrent and brings perpetrators to justice. Task forces and units. The DOJ establishes dedicated task forces and units to concentrate on specific types of financial crime. Financial Fraud Enforcement Task Force. Formed to coordinate efforts across various federal, state, and local agencies to combat financial fraud. Bank Integrity Unit. Focuses on prosecuting financial institutions and their employees for crimes such as money laundering and sanction violations. Legislative Advocacy and Implementation. The DOJ supports and enforces key legislation aimed at preventing and punishing financial crime. Dodd-Frank Act enhances regulatory oversight and provides the DOJ with tools to address financial fraud and protect consumers. Sarbanes-Oxley Act establishes stricter regulations for corporate governance and financial practices, increasing accountability and transparency. Regulatory enforcement. The DOJ enforces compliance with various financial regulations to ensure that financial institutions adhere to legal standards. Anti-money laundering (AML) laws. Enforces AML regulations to prevent the flow of illicit funds through the financial system. Foreign Corrupt Practices Act (FCPA) pursues cases against companies and individuals involved in bribing foreign officials to gain business advantages. International cooperation. The DOJ collaborates with international law enforcement agencies to address transnational financial crimes. Extradition and mutual legal assistance. Works with other countries to extradite suspects and share evidence. Joint investigations. Partners with global bodies like Interpol and Europol to investigate and prosecute financial crimes that cross borders. Public awareness and education. Raising public awareness about financial crime is a key strategy for prevention. Outreach programs. Conducts educational initiatives to inform the public and businesses about the risks of financial crime and how to protect themselves. Press releases and public statements. Issues statements on significant prosecutions and settlements to deter potential criminals and encourage compliance. Asset recovery and restitution. The DOJ works to recover assets obtained through financial crime and provides restitution to victims. Forfeiture programs. Seizes and recovers illicit gains from criminal activities, returning funds to victims when possible. Victim compensation funds. Establishes funds to compensate victims, as seen in the aftermath of the Madoff Ponzi scheme. Collaboration with other agencies. The DOJ collaborates with various federal agencies to enhance its capacity to combat financial crime. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) works closely with the SEC to investigate and prosecute securities fraud and market manipulation. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network (FinCEN) cooperates with FinCEN to analyse financial transactions and detect suspicious activities. High-profile crimes the DOJ has investigated. The Department of Justice (DOJ) has investigated and prosecuted numerous high-profile crimes that have had significant legal, financial, and societal impacts. Here are some of the notable cases. Enron scandal in the early 2000s. which saw the DOJ investigate Enron Corporation, an energy company that engaged in widespread accounting fraud. Bernard Madoff's Ponzi scheme. Bernard Madoff Ponzi scheme, which saw the DOJ prosecute and subsequently sentence Mr. Madoff to 150 years in prison. Operation Varsity Blues, which saw several people prosecuted after bribery and corruption was discovered in the United States' most prestigious colleges. LIBOR rate manipulation, which saw several high-profile banks fined for manipulating the London Interbank Offered Rate, LIBOR, a key interest rate benchmark. FIFA corruption scandal. The DOJ investigated corruption within the Fédération Internationale de Football Association, FIFA, uncovering widespread bribery and kickbacks related to the awarding of World Cup hosting rights and marketing deals. Through a combination of rigorous enforcement, specialised units, legislative support, international cooperation, public education and asset recovery, the DOJ plays a pivotal role in combating financial crime. These efforts not only bring perpetrators to justice, but also help to create a more transparent, accountable, and secure financial system. Well, there you have it. What is the US Department of Justice, DOJ? What is the US Department of Justice's purpose? And how can the US Department of Justice help to tackle financial crime? Please tell us in the comments section if you think the US Department of Justice, DOJ, plays a pivotal role in combating financial crime, and any other topics you would like us to cover in the future. We have now launched our very own fully accredited courses for you to take a more in-depth look at a variety of subjects, such as Introduction to AML, Beneficial Ownership, and Customer Risk Rating, for example. So make sure you visit our website for further details, and let us help you connect the dots in KYC. Thank you for watching the video, and if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe to watch more amazing videos.